coffee. It's really good too. Hello, hello. Hi, Buddha. Welcome in. Welcome in and happy Monday. Oh my goodness. Time just keeps on trucking along. This weekend went so fast. Hi, Teresa. Hello, hello. As soon as I get 3 pillars in here, I'll start the first song. It always does. It seems like time is just trucking. It's 6:29. It's almost in July already. Hey, Val. It was awesome to see you this morning at dance. A 3-day weekend next weekend? Oh, I love you too. 3-day weekend next weekend. Wow. Wow. Oh, it's the 4th of July weekend. I didn't even think of that. You're right. You're right. That's awesome. Yeah. I don't do much on the 4th of July. I'll go outside and we can see the fireworks really well from our house. So I don't fight the traffic or anything like that with the main fireworks. Nope. And you're working, Val? Yeah. They're fine. I never really did get much into fireworks when the kids were little, but my grandson, he hates them because of the noise. So sometimes we go over to his house. I'll go over to my daughter's house and we'll do like little tiny fireworks on the ground and stuff, the ones that become snakes and little poppers and stuff like that with him, but he doesn't like the big fireworks. Yeah. Yeah. And my dogs, oh my goodness, they hate fireworks. It scares the crap out of them. They don't like it at all. Yep. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to get started. I'm going to start with a new song, and it's one of my songs. It's called The Age of Meaning. It's called The Age of Meaning, and it is a song made from the poem that I wrote in 1993. So here we go. Our first song of the day.
I feel a stirring deep within me, a presence powerful and true. I gasp in quiet wonder as I behold its light come through. A flame remembered, softly calling, a whisper carried on the breeze. A love I thought I'd lost forever has always lived inside of me. Something ancient is awakening, something timeless calls my name.
Hi, Flower Power. Hi, beautiful angel.
Flower opens all her petals toward the great central sun. From the darkness into morning my journey has begun. Soft and tender, gently unfolding, one sacred breath at a time. I thank myself for letting go.
Yep. We're doing it.
Age of meaning, where love becomes the light.
Grand Rising, Misty Marie. Hi, beautiful angel.
I feel the petals soft and crumpled, slowly reaching toward the dawn. Every tear became the water that helped my soul keep growing on. Every ending held a doorway, every silence held a song. I found the strength I'd been searching for. It had been inside all along. No longer searching, only remembering. No longer fearing, only becoming. No longer broken, only blooming. Returning home. A flower opens all her petals toward the great central sun. Every shadow now transformed by the light of the one.
Oh,
I thank
gotcha.
the woman who surrendered. I bless the path I've
Hey, Flower Power. Thank you.
for every step has brought me closer to the place where I belong. I thank myself for letting go. The age of meaning has begun.
All right. Amazing. Yeah, we did a live on Friday night, and we made some music, didn't we? Sharon and Trey and Benny showed up, which I haven't seen him in a while, and Teresa. We made 4 beautiful songs, all different, all for the energy of the people that the songs were about. And we made the songs from updates. We did spiritual reading updates. So we had a good old time on Friday. And I'll definitely be doing it again. So stay tuned, because I will probably, Spirit says, yes, let's make some music. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and put the Rainbow Butterflies song on. Once I get enough songs on my list, I will be playing that. But for now, we're going to keep with this. Cherish. Cherish. That's an oldie but a goodie, right? Cherish. Uh-huh. All right. Today is also today is Portal Day. So we are going to go through a portal today for sure. Today is Monday. It was a lot of fun. And Sharon, you make some beautiful music. Keep making your music. Keep making and sharing your music. Same Val. Make and share your music. Exactly. Yes. Creating is what we're supposed to be doing. It is healing. It is healing. Hey, Dolly. Hi, beautiful. All right. Chakra wisdom for today. Chakra wisdom. Ahaha, the throat chakra. I felt the throat chakra. I put blue on today. Thank you, Flower Power. Thank you, darling. I teach others how to love. and respect me by how I love and respect myself. My integrity is supported when I express my thoughts and feelings. I am aware of excessively wanting to please others. Yes, we are alchemists. I will maintain and grow my personal power by saying yes when I mean yes and saying no when I want to say no. I speak up for myself. And I set boundaries regarding other people's behavior. I do this by asking for what I do want, such as respect and patience and tolerance and support, rather than telling them what I don't want. Yes, we always speak of what we do want and what we have, because coming from a lack, we're not going to manifest what we want. Time after time is playing. Hi, April. Hi, beautiful. Abby G, welcome in. If you're new here, you're here for a reason. If you made it through the butterfly door, you're here for a reason. You just came through a 5D door. Here is our healing energy. Our healing energy. Trust. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. Yes. Trust. Yes. Yes, Dolly has a beautiful voice. Nice rockin' voice. Here and now. The future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again, because here now there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. Yes. Everything will happen in divine timing. Everything. Yes, absolutely, Dolly. The path to light, I make the conscious choice to move toward the light one step at a time. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. By mastering my thoughts, I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. Yes. The path to light. Yes. The path to light is unconditional love. Mitch is going on our healing chain right now. So give me a moment, and then we'll get back to our cards. Putting Mitch on. All right. There we go. He's on there. All right. Our Work Your Light. Our Work Your Light cards. You're welcome. Breaking the chains, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Many of us are here to break ancestral chains, maybe even all of us. We are rewriting the future. That's what we are here for. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Yes. Get grounded. And we are birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. With every ending, there is a new beginning. With every ending, there is a new beginning. We are ending the darkness on this planet and beginning her story. Her story. We're ending history. History is over. Her story is just beginning. And here is our Starseed Oracle. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. Yes. We are a united force. No one can do this alone. No one. We have to do it together. We all have to be on the same wavelength. It's funny. I've heard that all my life. I've heard that all my life in at jobs, in school. All my life I've heard we have to be on the same wavelength. Are you on the same wavelength as I am? My boss used to tell me, you're not on the same wavelength. Now I get it. Now I get it. Wavelength is frequency. That's what that means. Are you on the same wavelength? Yes. The C's of Mintaka, seeing potential and bringing unconsciousness to light. Yes, we are bringing unconsciousness to light. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. We have to be careful that we do not do that. Absorb what is not ours. Yes. Here is our spirit junkie. Our spirit junkie. Hey, Rachel. Yes, Aquarius. Let the sun shine in. Yeah. Your son, don't let him do that, Teresa. Set intention that he will not take your energy. I am ready to go big, rise up, and step into my power. I am ready to go big, rise up, and step into my power. Remember, Teresa, no is a full sentence. No is a full sentence. Yep. Here is our animal for the day. Our animal for the day. Puffin, partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. Yes, partnership. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. Here is our crystal for the day. Our crystal is the apophyllite. Increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. Yes, increased support. Ask your dragons for support. Ask the ascended masters. Ask Yeshua. Ask and you shall receive. But if you never ask or never acknowledge that they're there to help you, what else can they do? You have to acknowledge them. Yep. Here is our awakened dreamer. Awakened dreamer. Hi, Pepsi. Hi, beautiful. I see you. Extraordinary becomes your new normal. Hey, Brandy Rose. Hi, beautiful angel. Extraordinary becomes your new normal. Transport yourself to your ideal future and feel what it would be like to be living the fulfillment of your grandest manifestation. Marinate in this energy until the extraordinary becomes your new normal. Yes. Let the extraordinary become your new normal. Here is our, for the love of dragons, as above, so below. This is a 3D key. This is a 5D key. Some of us are still opening these 3D doors. We have to close the 3D doors and lock them behind us and start opening the 5D doors. If you made it your way into this room, you have opened a 5D door. And this is the door. This is the door to the butterfly sanctuary. This is the door you just opened. It is a 5D door. Full disclosure's playing right now. full disclosure. The temptress. The temptress. We are tempted many times in our lives. And this is card 9. That's an ending card. 9 is an ending. The 369. The 9 is the end. End game. You will be tempted. And discernment is what you need most right now in order to determine if the opportunity is one that lifts you to new heights or drops you to earth drained and depleted. When an opportunity looks delicious and is dressed up as too good to be true, it's your job to investigate. Sometimes the too good is indeed true, and you need to take the temptress by the hand and follow where she leads, no matter how fearful or overwhelming the situation seems. Other times you would be better off to say no and cleave to your current commitments. Use all of your senses to test this moment, including your keen sense of discernment. Use discernment in everything you do. Everything. Yes, we must set boundaries and we must say no. Yes. Here is our butterfly for the day. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Hi, Christina. Hi, beautiful. Everything is going to be okay. I love that. Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver, because we are dream weavers. We are weaving the dream of our current now moments. Our now moments are being woven as we speak. Here is our Ascended Master. The first one that's coming in. Faith. Faith. Remember, faith of a mustard seed. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. See the light in the world in each situation. Each and every situation. Yes? See the light in the world. All right, guys, we're going to go through our portal. But first, we're going to do our mantra. So we call forth from within the light of Source. Thank you for standing at the forefront of our minds and hearts. Thank you for activating the ancient wisdom of our souls. We welcome in the support of heaven, earth, the stars, light beings, and beyond. We choose to anchor the energy of remembrance in unity, peace, love, and wholeness through the great pyramids, bringing our energy in service to the earth and to the light for the wholeness of all life everywhere, to support all in remembering the truth of who and what we are. Remember who you are. Here is our portal for the day. Our portal is star gathering. Stars aligned, remembering home, soul family. No coincidences, guys, that we got this card. Star gathering. Yes, star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul family. Yes, Dolly Ann, words are spells. We have to watch our words. Absolutely. Absolutely. Star gathering.
From game days to late night movie marathons. 4 major savings on major appliances built to cook, clean, or chill for even the biggest crowd. Whatever tech you're looking for, Best Buy is here to help you power up your summer for less.
There's something powerful about looking up into the midnight sky. Oh my goodness, stargazer maybe? Seeing that vast openness, we recognize that we are part of something that is beyond our understanding. This card brings that feeling directly to us. That feeling of utter connectedness to the stars, where we fall in and out of the dream state and wonder about the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Star Gathering is a powerful card. It's the energy of home. Before we join the cycle of life as a human being, we were part of the cosmos. And that feeling of being connected to the stars is a memory of what we were before. This card reminds us that we have star power and star potential. But we are not the only star in the world. In our own star family. Visualize yourself shining like a star in the heart of the universe. See yourself radiating warmth and light. Let your energy become magnetic and draw more light and other stars to you. Be open to identifying these beings. They are your family. Yes, we are soul family. Your message, the stars have aligned. You have found the lost pieces of yourself and your energy. And now is your time to shine. You are magnetic, attracting people, energies, and opportunities that will allow your dreams to unfold. This is a time of wishes fulfilled. All right, Teresa, have a beautiful day, darling. My prayers and love and light is with you all day, darling. Text me, call me if you need. It's important for you to know that this plane of existence is your rightful place, and not to spend too much time trying to transcend this reality. For you choose to be here at this time. Make the most of this powerful opportunity. If you are feeling particularly connected to certain individuals at this time, it's because you are finding your star family, beings you connected with before you entered the cycle of physical incarnation. And as long as you are connected to yourself, you are home. Yes, you are home. Hi, Diana. Hi, beautiful. Welcome home, everybody. Welcome home. All right. We have more Ascended Masters coming in. It's the usual. And they have little messages for us. Yes, you did. You made it. Okay. The Ascended Master, Yeshua, wants to say a message for us, has a message for us. The way of the open heart. Many seek to become teachers before becoming love itself. Yet love is the greatest teaching. Do not measure your journey by how many awaken. Measure it by how gently you walk beside those who are awakening. The sound of silence is playing, guys. We know what that means. The sound of silence. Mm-hmm. The new earth is not built through perfection. It is built through compassion, practiced again and again. We got compassion last week 2 times. 2 different times we got the compassion cards. Gift for today. Before speaking, silently ask, can these words leave this soul feeling more loved than before? Again, it's telling us to look at our words. Look at all the words that leave our lips. Because our words are powerful. Our words are manifesting our reality. Ascended Master Mary Magdalene. The sacred feminine awakens. She steps forward carrying a vessel overflowing with golden rose light. The feminine is remembering her true nature. She's no longer asking permission to shine. She creates. She nurtures, she heals, she leads without domination. Every woman who remembers her own worth gives silent permission for another to remember hers. She smiles especially toward those who have doubted themselves. Your softness has never been weakness. It has always been your strength. Ascended Master Buddha is coming in, the gift of stillness. A quiet breeze settles over the gathering. Ye do not mistake movement for progress. Sometimes the greatest transformation happens while sitting beneath a tree in silence. As the sound of silence is playing, I say these words to you. Sitting beneath a tree in silence. Yes. Ascended Master Buddha is speaking the gift of stillness. Do not mistake movement for progress. Empty the cup each day. Then wisdom has somewhere to land. Yes. Michael's coming in. Archangel Michael. He's always with us. A deep sapphire blue light surrounds our sanctuary. Stand tall. Not because you are fearless, but because love is greater than fear. Your courage inspires people more than your certainty ever will. His sword today feels symbolic, not a weapon, but a light that cuts through confusion. Chamuel, soft pink light fills the heart. Stop searching for what has never left you. Love is not somewhere else. Peace is not somewhere else. The Creator is not somewhere else. Return within. Everything is within you. Love is within you. Peace is within you. And the Creator is within you. Raphael says emerald green light flows gently through the body. Healing is not becoming someone new. Healing is remembering who you were before fear convinced you otherwise. He invites everyone to spend a few moments outdoors if possible today. My plans are to be outdoors today for sure. I've got to pick up a few things at the grocery store, and I will be going hugging a couple of trees today, I think. Maybe sitting underneath the tree and meditate in silence as the universe is asking. You Say is playing, right? The Council of Light, their message comes as one voice. The next wave of awakening will not come through louder voices. It will come through calmer hearts. Become a lighthouse. Lighthouses never chase ships. They simply shine. Wow. I've been watching a series called Haven. It's a really good series. And it's magical. And it has a lighthouse as its, when it comes up on the screen, you see a lighthouse. It's the whole series is on YouTube. If anyone else wants to use it, it's really wants to watch it. It's really good. Haven, it's called. It's got magical people with gifts. People with gifts. I haven't seen all of it, Trina. I've watched it a few of the episodes, and I like it. The Star Councils, a feeling of many stars surrounding the earth. Will trouble be back for me? I feel like my twin flame, he pulling away. Maya, not that type of live, darling. This is Ascension class. It's funny you say trouble because in the Haven series, the people that have the gifts are called the troubles. They have the troubles, right? The Star Council is a feeling of many stars surrounding the earth. Many of us are part of the Star Councils. If you remember yourself as being a part of a Star Council, then you are. This is the work that we do in the astral when our physical bodies are asleep. Many of us are part of the councils. Humanity is discovering that unity does not erase individuality. No, absolutely not. Diversity is one of creation's greatest expressions. Diversity, celebrate each unique gift. Yeah. Celebrate each unique gift. Comparison belongs to the old world. Collaboration belongs to the new. We work together, but we are all different energies. The earth keepers, their presence feels grounded and nurturing. Walk slowly upon the earth today. Speak to the trees. Bless the waters. Thank the food before eating. The planet recognizes gratitude. Yes. Say thank you. Always be grateful. Every blessing offered with sincerity ripples farther than you can see. Yes. And the closing blessing. Your sanctuary is becoming a garden. Gardens are not measured by how quickly they bloom. They are measured by how faithfully they are tended. Continue planting songs. Continue planting kindness. Continue planting hope. The flowers already know how to grow. Today's affirmation: I choose to become a peaceful presence. I allow love to guide my words, wisdom to guide my actions, and gratitude to guide my heart. As I remember my own light, I help illuminate the path for others. The flame remembers. Yes, the flame remembers. All right, where is... there's a long shot. All right. What is our next messages, Spirit? The sacred pause, reclaiming the power of waiting. Oh, goodness. Yes. This is about patience. Patience. And the power of waiting. The power of patience. Patience is a virtue. So this is a guided channel by Irfan Hassan. He says, in our rushed, obsessed world, waiting feels like wasted time. Discover how to transform frustrating delays into moments of presence, surrender, and unexpected peace. We live in a world that is obsessed with speed. We worship efficiency. We want our internet to be instant, our coffee to be ready the moment we arrive, and our commute to be free of obstacles. In this hyper-efficient mindset, waiting is seen as a failure. It feels like a glitch in the system. When we are stuck in a line or halted in traffic, we treat those minutes as dead time, empty, useless moments that we need to rush through to get back to our real life. Wow. How do people feel when they're stuck in traffic? Do they take that moment, those moments that the universe is giving them, to stop and smell the roses? I do. If I'm stuck in traffic, I'm like, okay, the universe wants me to slow down and think and just meditate. Right? You can learn so much in those moments of silence when you're waiting for traffic to start again. Yeah. But some people are like, oh my goodness, I hate this. I hate waiting. They're always in a rush to get somewhere. Right? Whew. He says, living as I do in Jammu and Kashmir, a territory in northern India, waiting is not just an occasional annoyance. It is a daily discipline. Whether it is standing in a long, winding queue at a government office to get a document stamped or sitting in gridlocked traffic in the heat of the afternoon, delay is inevitable. Yes. A lot of us do that, Trina, but we're meant to. It's like we're being called. We're being called to be somewhere else. And so our physical universe has to slow down. How about when you call a number and you have to wait? What do? They send you music. What happens when you listen to that music, waiting for a human voice to answer that line? How many times do we call those numbers and hear like the telephone company or whatever you're calling, and you get set on pause, right? You can't leave the phone because you'll miss that important phone call, right? But that's what happens. It's like the universe is slowing down for us, for our physical incarnation, and letting our astral carnation take over and go where it needs to go. Mm-hmm. If you find this happening more and more lately, there is a reason for this, because we are in endgame. We are literally in endgame. And we are meeting in the astrals many times to change timelines. Oh my goodness. My timeline keeps changing. I feel it changing. And also, it's like I was scrolling through TikTok yesterday before I had to go shopping. I went to Aldi with my son. I always do on Sunday. So I was scrolling TikTok and I came across a video of Christina's. And I watched the video and I commented a long comment. It was about her 5 years sober video. I commented like two or three lines of comments. Okay. I went shopping, and I after shopping and putting away the groceries and stuff, I did a couple of videos. And after getting settled a little bit, after I made dinner, I sat down and I watched TikTok again. Christina's video came up again. The same video, although it was a little different. The video was a little different this time. It was like the energy was a little different in it. But my comment that I made was gone. The comment was completely gone. And I was on my other account. I was on the Opal Fire 33 account at the time. So my comment from the Butterfly Sanctuary account was gone. And I was like, well, what the heck? You know? And then I commented on the Opal Fire 33 account. I commented with that account and went away and for a while. And then I came across her video again for the third time in the same day, the same video. And my comment was gone again. And I put a comment. I said, TikTok is either erasing my comments or I am going through timeline changes. And I really felt like that. Hi, Betty. Hi, darling. So I don't know what's going on with timeline changes. And also, guys, I have all of you followed on my Butterfly account. Every single one of you. And I'll come back and you're unfollowed. That's annoying. I'm just like, wait a minute. Or I'll see you guys follow me back. Follow me again. And I'm like, I know we were following each other. I don't know if it be TikTok messing with us or timelines changing. I don't know. But it is weird. It is really weird. And I still have things out in the universe that haven't made their way back home yet either. My rings that I lost both of my opal rings and my Wedgwood angel ring. And I still can't find them. I'm like, universe, bring back my rings. Okay. So these things are happening. For a long time, he says, I fought this. I would tap my foot, check my watch every 30 seconds, and let a knot of frustration tighten in my chest. I felt that if I was not moving, I was losing. Yes, Betty. I have had several crystals disappear. I'm just like, well, they're not in that. We are changing timelines so frequently now. It's like we don't know. I don't know if I'm coming or going sometimes. Wow, a brand new jacket and shoes still missing. Yes, nonsense makes no sense. Makes sense. Your nonsense makes sense. Yeah. Flower Power, I was literally missing a whole king-size sheet. A king-size sheet for months. Couldn't find it anywhere. And then it showed up out of the blue where I had already looked. That's what happens. That's what happens. As your nonsense makes sense. Wow, Trina. Yep. Yeah. Yes, Val, that's a good idea. Ask universe what's going on. All right. But recently I began to wonder, what if we have been looking at waiting all wrong? What if these moments are not dead time, but a sacred pause? One of your plugs went missing and I found it yesterday. A third one showed up. Yes, Betty. It's because I don't know how to explain it. Spirit has showed me. It's like snapping. Time is snapping. And at that snap point is when like another thing's going to show up. That's what that means. It's snapping. Yes. Yes, Trina. That's what happened to me with my opal rings. That's what happened to me with my opal rings. I got two of them. One showed up. I had gotten one. I bought one and I wore it. And then one showed up when I was grocery shopping one day, and my trunk just showed up out of nowhere. But it was a different metal. It was a gold one. I had bought a silver one. A gold one showed up out of nowhere. And then I lost them all. I lost 3 opal rings. One of them I had for a long time. It had twin opals on it. I'm telling you, I need my I need my my Wedgwood ring to come back. I want that one back. I keep losing jewelry. My butterfly necklace snapped on me the other day. I was like, what the heck? Just out of nowhere. Look at that. Oh, Betty. Wow. Maybe I need to cry then. I don't cry. I just take the universe with a grain of salt because I know that how time works and how the timelines are changing quicker than we can even imagine. Quicker than we can even imagine. Right? Hakuna Matata. The universe is sending us Hakuna Matata. Yep. No worries. For the rest of your day. Hakuna Matata. You have your mother's broken butterfly necklace. The tip of the wing broke off. Wow. Mine didn't break. I just have to restring it. I have to restring it. But I will get it restrung soon because I already miss it. Yeah, when they break, they have completed their protection. Yeah. Okay, the myth of dead time. That's what we're talking about right now is time. And when universe is giving us pauses, when the universe gives us pauses in our day, like traffic stops and hanging on for that phone call. There's other pauses in our day, right? The anxiety of waiting comes from a single belief. I should be somewhere else. Hi, Trey. Hi, beautiful. It's also, we get to a point where so much information, especially now with the Schumann the way it is, it's not too high today, but there's still some real big white patches, which is information coming in. So we're also dealing with that. Our minds don't want to shut off, and that's also from being neurodivergent. A lot of us are neurodivergent. And that just means our minds are everywhere, and we don't think we have different thoughts than most normal people. And our thoughts are different, and they're more intense. I think it's more intense because they don't shut off. Although I don't have a problem sleeping. I sleep really well and easily. Never ending story. Never ending story. Yeah. Never ending story is playing because it's a never ending story. Our story never ends. We are eternal spiritual beings. So listen, this is the myth of dead time. He says, when I'm standing in line at the bank, my body is there, but my mind is already at the office. When I'm stuck in traffic, my hands are on the wheel, but my mind is already eating dinner at home. This split between where our body is and where our mind wants to be causes suffering. We wage a mental war against reality, and reality always wins. He says, I remember a specific afternoon at a local municipal office. The unair-conditioned room was crowded and stifling in the Indian humidity. The ineffectual ceiling fan was clicking rhythmically, and the line had not moved for 20 minutes. I watched the people around me. Most were scrolling frantically on their phones, desperate to distract themselves from boredom. Others looked angry, muttering about inefficiency. I felt the same anger rising in me. I wanted to scream, hurry up. But then I decided to try something different. I put my phone away. I took a deep breath. I looked around the room, not with judgment, but with curiosity. I noticed the sunlight hitting the dusty floor. I saw the tired but kind eyes of the clerk behind the desk. I realized that this moment was not dead. I was breathing. I was alive. The world was continuing to spin. The only thing making it unbearable was my own resistance to it. Entering the liminal space. There is a concept called liminal space. It comes from the Latin word for threshold. It is the space between what was and what is next. Waiting is the ultimate liminal space. It is a doorway. When we are forced to wait, the universe is essentially hitting the pause button on our busy lives. Instead of fighting it, we can choose to view it as a gift. It is a rare moment where there is absolutely nothing we can do. We cannot fix the traffic jam. We cannot make a line move faster. We are stripped of our control. This lack of control is actually a perfect place to practice surrender. Yes. When we surrender to the weight, we move from the anxiety of getting there to the richness of being here. We stop trying to manipulate time and start inhabiting it. Yes. How to practice the sacred pause. So how do we practice it? How do we turn a frustrating delay into a spiritual practice? It starts with simple shifts in how we pay attention. Drop the story. When you are stuck, notice the story your mind starts telling. It usually sounds like, this is a waste of time. I'm going to be late. Why is this happening to me? Simply notice these thoughts, then gently drop them. Return to the raw data of the moment, the sounds, the sights, the feeling of your feet on the ground. Meditate at red lights. When the light turns red or traffic comes to a complete halt, do not reach for the radio or your phone. Use the red light as a signal to check in with your body. Are your shoulders up to your ears? Is your jaw clenched? Use the duration of the red light to consciously soften your body. Let the car be a container of stillness in the middle of the chaos. Yes. Find the humanity in a queue instead of viewing the people in front of you as obstacles blocking your path. Try to see them as fellow humans. They are also waiting. They also have places to be. They also have worries and hopes. This shift from competition to compassion changes the entire energy of the experience. The destiny is here. We spend so much of our lives rushing toward a destination, a better job, a bigger house, or just the end of the day. We treat the present moment as a bridge we must cross to get to the good part. But what if we are always rushing? We miss the life that is happening right now. Waiting teaches us that the destination is not somewhere else. The destination is here and now. The next time you find yourself stuck behind a slow-moving truck or waiting for a website to load, try not to fight it. Do not curse the delay. Smile at it. Whisper a quiet thank you for the reminder to stop. Take a deep breath and settle into the sacred pause. You might find that the peace you were rushing to find was waiting for you in line all along. Wow. Yeah. One thing I do at the grocery store, and I've always done this, when I go into a grocery store, I have I have a lot of groceries. I usually go once a week. And usually there's a person behind me that has one or two, maybe 3 or 4 items. And I always let those people go first. I'm like, you can go ahead of me. It's okay. And they're like, thank you so much. I'm kind of in a rush here. I need to get out of this store, right? And it's like I can read their energy. They just got 2 or 3 things, and they see my full cart of groceries, and they're like, oh, darn it. I can feel that energy that they're going to have to wait for my cart. And then when I turn around and say, no, please go before me. I always do this in the grocery store. And I get to take that sacred pause, right? I get to take that sacred pause. There's always a reason for everything that happens. Everything that happens in our life has a reason. And also, I've made lots of friends that way too. Lots of friends, because I'll see them again. This is a small town. And so I'll see them again at karaoke. They've shown up at the bar at karaoke once or twice. It's like, I know you, you know. So always try to do something nice for people and take those sacred pauses yourself. Don't be in a rush to get to places, because that sacred pause is it's there for you. It's there for you. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. All right, we have about 10 more minutes. Let me see if I have any soul whispers. I love soul whispers.
Feel the pain of humanity.
Oracle Nomad, the empath. Love this song. Love this song. You can ask for green lights. Absolutely. You are a very powerful being, so you can say, yes, light turn green. You can also turn off rain. I've done that several times. I'm like, universe, I'm not ready for this rain. Take it away. Take away the rain. And it has happened. Yep. Yes. We only meet people we are supposed to, always for a higher purpose. Yes. Yep. Now you have to think about it that way too, is you're taking that sacred pause away from that person when you're going green light, green light, green light. And you're taking the sacred pause away from yourself. There's a reason we have red lights for that sacred pause. There's a reason why we have traffic jams and why we are put on hold for that sacred pause. Never really thought about it that way. But yeah, the sacred pause.
I heard the devil comes when you're living right, slips through the cracks and hides from the light.
Once you remember who you are at a soul level, your manifestation becomes almost instant. It's like instant or a week away. I'm still seeing bears, guys, by the way. Tammy Lou sent me a video about a bear, about the bear in her yard. That bear is huge. The bear, Tammy Lou's bear is huge. Hi, Lynette. Hi, darling. Good to see you. Yeah.
Maybe I'm not here to carry the world. Maybe I'm here to
Oh, let that go, Betty. Let that go. Yeah. Because that means you're giving an object power over you. You don't want to do that. Or choose. It's your choice what you do. I'm just saying. When you let something cause you anxiousness or cause you any ill feelings or anything like that, that is giving that object or that person power over you. Hello, Monarch Omega. Hi, darling. Good to see you, Vanessa. We're about ready to get ready to do our grid work here pretty soon. Yeah. So many amazing things are happening right now in our world. But we do also need to take time, stop and smell the roses. Oh, I love this song. It's called Just Like Heaven. Just like heaven. Just like heaven.
Show me how you do that trick.
The one that makes me scream, he said. The one that makes me laugh, he said. And threw his arms around my neck.
Show me
How you do it? I promise that I'll run away with you.
I'll run away with you.
Don't let the interchanges happening within you cause chaos. Because it will if you let it. Why are you so far away? He said, why would you ever know that I'm in love with you?
That I'm in love with
Ooh, you,
soft and lonely,
you.
lost and lonely.
Hello, Brittany. Hi, darling. Hi, Lisa. Yes, keep the order in the chaos. Yep. Just like a dream. This is a sacred pause, right? Spirit says, look it. This is a sacred pause. What are you thinking? Are you listening to the words of the song? What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about what you're going to do after class? Are you thinking about getting ready to do the grid work that we do every day? Where's your minds right now? Up on the agency that told the only boy I love, drown him deep inside of me. You,
Lost and lonely,
you,
just like
heaven. You, soft and only you, lost and lonely you, just like heaven. Right? Aw. That's nice, Diana. Shooting star, baby. Shooting star. Woo! I love all this old rock and soft rock and this old music. 80s and 90s. 70s. 70s, 80s, and 90s music. Don't you know? Oh, God, that's beautiful, Diana. Aw. What a gift you are. That is so kind. Don't you know? That you are a shooting star. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? You know what I heard when you said that, Diana? That song, close the door and turn the lights down low. Got a feeling that was soft and slow. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Make good time last. We got 1 minute till snaps. 1 minute till we do our grid work. Getting ready for that. Woo! Pumping it up, pumping it up. Shooting star. You all are stars. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? You just as long as you are. All right, here we go, guys. Snap, snap, snap. It is time for grid work. So this is our butterfly. We're all on here together because we work together as a CCC, Christ Conscious Collective. Yes, that's what 333 stands for, CCC. And this is our past loved ones. They're always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're with us, right beside us. This is us with our big old hearts are open and connected to source energy. This is the halo technology. This is what makes us human angelics, is the halo technology that is lit up in each and every one of us and connected to source. We are getting downloads, ideas, creativity is coming in. We're also connected to what's called the Aurelian arc. And this is what's in our hearts. We are the golden butterflies. We work in the spiral, the Christos spiral, or the flame codex. Earth, air, fire, water, ether. We are alchemists, working with each of the elements. And each of us work with different elements. We go from 2-strand to 12-strand and beyond in our DNA. And this is also our room. We are protected and watched over and guided always. We're protected by dragons, and Katrina drew that for us. It's toothless. And here is the door we go through, the butterfly door, to become heart-centered butterflies. And also our solar plexus is lit up and opened. We've gone through that portal to connect with source energy, and Maya did this. And this is Force Fairies work. And this is the dragon energy in here, the Christ energy with the water, the magic, the Magdalene. We change timelines. That's the hummingbird. You're safe in here. And you come here as your higher self. This is a 5D room. We are the unicorns and the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy. Here to raise the frequency of this planet. Let's put on the full armor of God. So today we rise in light. Today we walk as flame. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter. We move mountains, just like Yeshua told us we would. Here is our lucky hug. Big old lucky hug for everyone in here doing the work. You are appreciated and loved. We wield the sword of spirit. Our voice is power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Thank you, Pepsi. Our grid is sealed. Our flame is online. Our codex is alive. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are. On July 25th, we will be doing a double meditation at 11:11 a.m. and 11:11 p.m. It is for peace, unity, respect, and love, creating the new earth and anchoring the codes on the planet. Here is our healing chain, and all these people have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all of these people and places. And we're going to send them love, light, and healing energy now.
Enjoy your songs your way.
Mia
First one in order,
Satosh
or
Koros
keep them on
Priyatama
repeat.
Koros
That's the beauty
Yata.
of ad-free music listening with Premium. Give Premium another chance.
Mia
Get 2
Satosh
months for
Koros Priyatama
$6.99
Koros
and cancel
Yata.
anytime. Tap the banner to learn more.
This is Phil Plait, astronomer.
All right.
Author and science.
This is our rainbow butterfly dream catcher. Chris sent this to us. And this is for our astral work. So put this in your mind's eye before you go to sleep, but also bring your dragon with you and make sure you are putting a shield around your body, whatever color you want to, before you go to sleep, so that you don't come back with bumps and bruises and scrapes and stuff from the astral, because it can happen if you're not protected there. All right, we're going to do our Aurelian Arc energy work. So I want you guys to close your eyes if you can and imagine a beautiful golden archway above and below the earth. Okay. So now I want you to reach into that golden arc and bring some of that energy into your heart and let it sit there and grow for a moment. Now I want you to push that golden energy down into your solar plexus and down further into your sacral chakra and down into your root chakra and down, down, down into your earth star chakra, down into the core of the earth. And I want you to see that golden energy come up through the core of the earth into all the souls of the people on the earth. And I want you to see that golden light go from their root chakras all the way to the crown chakras, out the crown chakra and connecting to the central sun. That is source energy. So there's a straight line from your earth star chakra through theirs, all the way up to central sun. And whatever that looks like, okay, you just created a happy moment for them. Just a moment. Whatever that looks like, hold that thought. See that? I saw the signs. All right, beautiful. Whew. I got goosebumps. You guys are so very powerful when you do that. All right. We're going to get into Conversations with God. So this is a book that we've been reading here. And it is a conversation between God and Neil Donald Walsh. And God told Neil that he would give him all the answers to all the questions he had, but Neil had to agree to share it with the world. Okay, so that's what these books are. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I read for God and for Neil. So I'll say God said and Neil said. So we're on chapter 7, by the way. Chapter 7. If you want to go back and listen to the other chapters, it's all on YouTube at Opal Star 33. And you can fast forward, and just get the Conversations with God readings if you want to do that. Hey, Anthony Ross. Hi, darling. Good to see you. All right. What's Up is playing. I love that. Okay. Thank you, universe. Okay, Neil says, Life is so scary and so confusing. I wish things could be more clear. God says, there is nothing scary about life if you are not attached to results. Neil says, you mean if you don't want anything? God says, that's right. Choose, but don't want. Neil says, that's easy for people who don't have anybody depending on them. What if you have a wife and children? God says, the path of the householder has always been a most challenging path, perhaps the most challenging, as you point out. It is easy to want nothing when you are only dealing with yourself. It is natural when you have others you love to want only the best for them. Neil says it hurts when you can't give them all that you want them to have. A nice home, some decent clothes, enough food. I feel as though I've been struggling for 20 years just to make ends meet, and I still have nothing to show for it. God says, you mean in terms of material wealth? Neil says, I mean in terms of just some of the basics that a man would like to pass on to his children. I mean in terms of some of the very simple things a man would like to provide for his wife. God says, I see. You see it as your job in life to provide all these things. Is that what you imagine your life to be about? Neil says, I'm not sure I'd state it that way. This is not what my life is about, but it sure would be nice if this could be a byproduct at least. God says, well, let's go back then. What do you see your life being about? Neil says, that's a good question. I've had a lot of different answers to that throughout the years. God says, what is your answer now? Neil says, it feels as though I have two answers to that question. The answer I'd like to see and the answer I'm seeing. God says, what's the answer you'd like to see? Neil says, I'd like to see my life being about the evolution of my soul. I'd like to see my life being about expressing and experiencing the part of me I love most, the part of me that is compassion and patience and giving and helping, the part of me that is knowing and wise, forgiving and love. God says, sounds like you've been reading this book. Neil says, yes, well, it's a beautiful book on an esoteric level, but I'm trying to figure out how to practicalize that. The answer to your question that I see being real in my life is that it's about day-to-day survival. God says, oh, and you think one thing precludes the other? And Neil says, well, God says, you think esoterics preclude survival? Neil says, the truth is, I'd like to do more than just survive. I've been surviving all these years. I notice I'm still here, but I'd like the struggle for survival to end. I see that just by getting from day to day is still a struggle. I'd like to do more than just survive. I'd like to prosper. God says, and what would you call prospering? Neil says, having enough that I don't have to worry where my next dollar is coming from. Not having to stress and strain just to make the rent or handle the phone bill. I mean, I hate to get so mundane, but we're talking real life here. Not the airy-fairy, spiritually romanticized picture of life you draw throughout this book. God says, do I hear a little anger there? Neil says, not anger so much as frustration. I've been at the spiritual game for over 20 years now, and look where it's gotten me. One paycheck away from the poorhouse. And now I've just lost my job, and it looks like the cash flow has stopped again. I'm getting really tired of the struggle. I'm 49 years old. and I'd like to have some security in life so that I could devote more time to God stuff, to soul evoluting, etc. That's where my heart is, but it's not where my life allows me to go. God says, well, you've said a mouthful there, and I suspect you're speaking for a whole lot of people when you share that experience. I'm going to respond to your truth one sentence at a time so that we can easily track and dissect the answer. You have not been at this spiritual game for 20 years. You have been barely skirting the edges of it. This is not a spanking, by the way. This is just a statement of the truth. I'll concede that for 2 decades, you've been looking at it, flirting with it, experimenting now and then. But I haven't felt your truest commitment to the game until just recently. Let's be clear that being at the spiritual game means dedicating your whole mind, your whole body, your whole soul to the process of creating self in the image and likeness of God. This is the process of self-realization, about which Eastern mystics have written. It is the process of salvation to which much Western theology has devoted itself. This is a day-to-day, hour-to-hour, moment-to-moment act of supreme consciousness. It is a choosing and a re-choosing every instant. It is ongoing creation, conscious creation, creation with a purpose. It is using the tools of creation we have discussed and using them with awareness and sublime intention. That is playing this spiritual game. Now, how long have you been at this? Neil says, I haven't even begun. God says, don't go from one extreme to the other, and don't be so hard on yourself. You have been dedicated to this process, and you're actually engaged in it more than you'll give yourself credit for. But you haven't been doing so for 20 years or anything close to that. Yet the truth is, how long you have been engaged in it is not important. Are you engaged in it now? That's all that matters. Let's move on with your statement. You ask us to look where it's gotten you. And you describe yourself as being one step away from the poorhouse. I look at you and I see a quite different thing. I see a person who is one step away from the rich house. You feel you are one paycheck from oblivion, and I see you as one paycheck from nirvana. Now, much depends on, of course, on what you see as your pay and to what end you are working. If the object of your life is to acquire what you call security, I see and understand why you feel you are one paycheck from the poorhouse. Yet even this assessment is open to correction, because with my pay, all good things come to you, including the experience of feeling secure in the physical world. My pay, the payoff you get when you work for me, provides a great deal more than spiritual comfort. Physical comfort, too, can be yours. Yet the ironic part about all this is that once you experience the kind of spiritual comfort my payoff provides, the last thing you'll find yourself worrying about is physical comfort. Even the physical comfort of members of your family will no longer be a concern to you. For once you rise to a level of God consciousness, you will understand that you are not responsible for any other human soul. And that while it is commendable to wish every soul to live in comfort, each soul is choosing its own destiny this instant. Clearly, it is not the highest action to deliberately abuse or destroy another. Clearly, it is equally inappropriate to neglect the needs of those you have caused to be dependent on you. Your job is to render them independent, to teach them as quickly and completely as possible how to get along without you. For you are no blessing to them so long as they need you to survive. But bless them truly only in the moment they realize you are unnecessary. In the same sense, God's greatest moment is the moment you realize you need no God. I know. This is the antithesis of everything you've ever been taught. Yet your teachers have told you of an angry God, a jealous God, a God who needs to be needed. And that is not a God at all, but a neurotic substitute for that which would be a deity. A true master is not the one with the most students, but one who creates the most masters. A true leader is not the one with the most followers, but one who creates the most leaders. A true king is not the one with the most subjects, but one who leads the most to royalty. A true teacher is not the one with the most knowledge, but one who causes the most others to have knowledge. And a true God is not one with the most servants, but one who serves the most, thereby making gods of all others. For this is both the goal and the glory of God, that his subjects shall be no more, and that all shall know God not as the unattainable, but as the unavoidable. I would that you could this understand. Your happy destiny is unavoidable. You cannot not be saved. There is no hell except not knowing this. So now, as parents, spouses, and loved ones, seek not to make of your love a glue that binds, but rather a magnet that first attracts, then turns around and repels, lest those who are attracted begin to believe they must stick to you to survive. Nothing could be further from the truth. Nothing could be more damaging to another. Let your love propel your beloveds into the world and into the full experience of who they are. In this will you have truly loved. It is a great challenge, this path of the householder. There are many distractions, many worldly concerns. The ascetic is bothered by none of these. He has brought his bread and water and given his humble mat on which to lie, and he can devote his every hour to prayer, meditation, and contemplation of the divine. How easy to see the divine under such circumstances. How simple a task. Ah, but give one a spouse and children. See the divine in a baby who needs changing at 3 a.m. See the divine in a bill that needs paying by the first of the month. Recognize the hand of God in the illness that takes a spouse, the job that's lost, the child's fever, the parent's pain. Now we are talking saintliness. I understand your fatigue. I know you are tired of the struggle, yet I tell you this. When you follow me, the struggle disappears. It's 10:33 when I said that. When you follow me, the struggle disappears. Live in your God space, and the events become blessings, one and all. Neil says, how can I get to my God space when I've lost my job, the rent needs paying, the kids need a dentist, and being in my lofty philosophical space seems the least likely way to solve any of this? God says, do not forsake me when you need me most. Now is the hour of your greatest testing. Now is the time of your greatest chance. It is the chance to prove everything that has been written here. When I say don't forsake me, I sound like that needy, neurotic God we talked about, but I'm not. You can forsake me all you want. I don't care, and it won't change a thing between us. I merely say this in answer to your questions. It is when the going gets tough that you so often forget who you are and the tools I have given you for creating the life that you would choose. Now is the time to go to your God space more than ever. First, it will bring you great peace of mind. And from a peaceful mind, do great ideas flow. Ideas which could be solutions to the biggest problems you imagine yourself to have. Second, it is in your God space that you self-realize. And that is the purpose, the only purpose of your soul. When you are in your God space, you know and understand that all you are now experiencing is temporary. I tell you that heaven and earth shall pass away, but you shall not. This everlasting as what they truly are, temporary and temporal. You may then use them as tools, for that is what they are, temporary, temporal tools in the creation of present experience. Just who do you think you are in relationship to the experience called lose a job? Who do you think you are? And perhaps more to the point, who do you think I am? Do you imagine this is too big a problem for me to solve? Is getting out of this jam too big a miracle for me to handle? I understand that you may think it's too big for you to handle, even with all the tools I have given you. But do you really think it's too big for me? And Neil says, I know intellectually that no job is too big for God, but emotionally, I guess I can't be sure. Not whether you can handle it, but whether you will. God says, I see. So it's a matter of faith. It's a matter of faith. And Neil says, yes. God says, you don't question my ability. You merely doubt my desire. Neil says, you see, I still live this theology that says there may be a lesson in here somewhere for me. I'm still not sure I'm supposed to have a solution. Maybe I'm supposed to have the problem. Maybe this is one of those tests my theology keeps telling me about. So I worry that this problem may not be solved, that this is one of those you're going to let me hang here with. God says, perhaps this is a good time to go over once more how it is that I interact with you, because you think it is a question of my desire, and I'm telling you, it's a question of yours. I want for you what you want for you. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't sit here and make a judgment, request by request, whether something should be granted you. My law is a law of cause and effect, not the law of we'll see. There is nothing you can't have if you choose it. Even before you ask, I will have given it to you. Do you believe this? Neil says, no, I'm sorry. I've seen too many prayers go unanswered. God says, don't be sorry. Just always stay with the truth of your experience. I understand that. I honor that. That's okay with me. And Neil says, good, because I don't believe that whatever I ask, I get. My life has not been a testimony to that. In fact, I rarely get what I ask for. When I do, I consider myself lucky. Okay. Well, he said damned lucky. And God replied to that, and we will hear his reply tomorrow. Wow, that was some powerful words right there. Very powerful. Powerful lesson today, guys. Powerful lesson. Right? It's all a choice, and it has to do with faith. Yeshua said, faith of a mustard seed. Faith of a mustard seed. And our choices create our reality. And God just said, our choices create our reality. And that's the truth. But you have to know, you have to believe, you have to have faith in those words, or it doesn't work. Once you have faith in those words, there is no boundaries to your creations, right? No boundaries at all. She Talks to Angels is playing right now. She Talks to Angels. All right, guys, it is share time. If anyone would like to come up and share your thoughts. Anything, hi, Mama Yaya. Anything that you have going on that you want to share, downloads that you're getting, thoughts that you're having. Anyone want to come up? If not, we're going to just have this silence and listen to some music. Hey, Mama Yaya, how's your internet? I saw you were having problems with your internet. You know, we were talking about spiritual pauses today. Always divine timing, beautiful. Always divine timing. Always. Always divine timing. She talks to angels. Absolutely. I talk to angels every day because you all are angels. You are the angelic humans on this planet. That's why you made it into the butterfly sanctuary. You're on pause, Lynette. Many things, many beautiful things can happen in a pause, in a spiritual pause. And I am so honored to have you here, Diana. And each and every one of you, all 20 of you that are in here right now. Very honored to have you here. If there's anyone new here and you want to be on our butterfly, just tell me your favorite rainbow color and I will put you on there. And that just means when you're not in class, your energy is still on that butterfly with us and are doing the grid work with us without even being in the room. That's what it's for. Hi, Thank you, Pepsi. You're welcome, darling. Always my honor. I learn right along with you guys. I am a student as well as a teacher. We are all teachers in here because you go out, you hear things in this class, and then you go out and you have answers for people. As I have answers now, answers that I never dreamed I'd even have. But I have those answers now because of this classroom, because of each and every one of you. And you all help me on my journey. And I am grateful for that. Just as I help you on your journey, you guys help me on my journey. Absolutely. We do this together. Yep. It's my favorite way to start the day. Yeah. I'm loving. I read the Conversations with God years ago, and I don't remember this part. It's like years ago I wasn't meant to get it. Years ago I wasn't meant to understand that. Because now that I understand it, oh my goodness. So many beautiful things have happened in my life because I believe, because I have faith, because I know I'm a creator. Other people's lives are falling apart around me, and I'm just like, I create. And I make my life beautiful and happy each and every day. think of it this way. Think of it, you guys are the only ones here. So you are creating your world for you. Right? You're creating your world for you. Not for anyone else. It's always for you. Mm-hmm. Yes, you are. Absolutely. All right. Well, my love language is music. So I love you too, Mama Yaya. My love language is music. And I have created songs that have lots and lots of great teachings in them. So I am going to play some of those songs now. Since no one wants to come up, we'll play some of my music. All right, let's play the Flame Codex. This is a good one. Well, I mean, they're all good, but...
The Flame Codex.
Hey, Red-Eyed Dragonist. Hello, darling.
Before the stars were given names, before the sun awakened flame, a whisper lived inside my soul, calling me to journey home. Written not in ink or stone, but deep within my very bones. Every heartbeat held the key to who I came here to be. The pages were never lost, only sleeping. The words were never gone, only waiting. I remember, the flame codex lives in me. Every breath unlocks the mystery. Every lifetime, every tear, every lesson brought me here. If I was never far away, flame remembers. The flame remembers, and so do I. Hidden underneath the fear, love is always whispered near. Every ending, every start, etched another sacred mark. No one else can write my name upon the pages of the flame. Every choice becomes a line in this living book of light. I remember, the flame codex lives in me. Every breath unlocks the mystery. Every lifetime, every dream. Nothing's ever what it seems. The fire was never far away. The flame remembers. The flame remembers. And so do I. soul can hear the call, generation after generation. Love becomes our declaration. No beginning, no end. Holy light,
Thanks, Barbara.
returning again. The flame, the flame forever. When the last page closes, the first page opens. The codex was always you.
That's right. The codex was always you. All right. I don't think you guys have heard this one. This is called The Lighthouse Knows Your Name.
I've wandered through the changing weather. I've watched the tides both rise and fall. Sometimes I thought I was just drifting. Now I know I wasn't lost at all. Every wave became a teacher. Every sunrise brought me home. Even in the darkest waters, I was never there alone. The wind may change, the sea may roar, but hope still finds the shore. The lighthouse knows your name, even through the storm. Its light keeps shining faithfully, steady, bright, and warm. When you think you've lost your way, lift your eyes above. You'll find your truest compass has always pointed toward love. Butterflies don't fear the seasons. They trust their wings to find a breeze. Every dream begins with courage. Every heart can learn to breathe. There's a sunrise waiting softly just beyond the longest night. Keep on walking, keep believing. You were made to share your life. You don't have to have every answer.
Right.
You don't have to see every mile. Sometimes the next faithful step is enough. The lighthouse knows your name. It always has somehow. Every lesson shaped the person standing here right now. Raise your face toward tomorrow. Let your spirit freely fly. The light you've been
Creating music is my new favorite thing.
As always,
I love creating. All creating.
The sea grows quiet. The morning comes, and the lighthouse still shines.
Yep. And I love all genres of music, so all my music is different. Different vibes. This one's called Walk Your Sacred Path.
Fool steps out with open wonder, trusting roads he's never known. The magician finds the gifts within, the light that's always grown. The high high priestess hears the silence.
This
where
one's about
truth
tarot
is
cards.
softly born. The Empress plants compassion seeds to greet another dawn. The Emperor builds with wisdom. The Hierophant seeks what's true. Every soul must find the pathway that feels honest, clear, and true. Every card's another mirror, every symbol, every sign. Not to tell you who to become, but to help you search inside. Walk your sacred path, let your spirit lead the way. Choose with love and kindness, one beautiful step each day. Don't surrender your own wisdom to another's fear or voice. Faith is lived with compassion, and love is always a choice. The lovers teach connection, the chariot strength of will. Justice asked for balance, the hermit teaches still. Wheel of fortune keeps on turning, strength is gentle, brave and kind. The hanged one changes vision, death leaves old ways behind. Temperance brings the healing, the star restores your light. The moon invites reflection, the sun makes all things bright. Judgment calls awakening, the world says you become. Every ending is a doorway, every journey leads us home. The cups are rivers of emotion, love and healing heart to heart. The ones ignite your passion.
I put, for myself, I put about 2 or 3 paragraphs of wording.
From weary skies, the pinnacles grow abundance.
I put what I want the song to say, basically.
Every symbol, every lesson, every choice is an invitation to know yourself.
You should. You should. Because sharing
some will pray with folded hands.
These
Some will
songs
sing.
helps
Some will
other
sit in
people too.
silence. Some will find meaning in symbols, in stories, in nature, or in quiet reflection.
People will stop because they hear something that
No path
they
is made holy by
recognize. Their
fear.
soul recognizes.
Whatever helps you become more loving, more compassionate, more honest, more peaceful. Let that guide your steps, your sacred path. No one else can walk for you.
That's right.
Let your life be filled with kindness in everything you do. Hold your heart with courage. Honor what is true. The light is found in love, and love begins in you. The fool keeps walking, the star keeps shining, the world keeps turning, and every soul learns in its own time.
That's right.
Walk your sacred path.
Thank you, Mama Yaya. This, I will do one more. This one is called The Dawn Remembers, and this is Sharon's song.
You've carried mountains on
Me too.
your shoulders, held the tears no one could see, giving pieces of your spirit so others could be free. You have walked through silent valleys, searching for the morning sky, never knowing all the while the dawn was in your eyes. Every scar became a doorway, every tear became the rain. Every ending brought you closer to remembering your name. The dawn remembers the light you've always been, even when the night surrounded you. The sunrise lived within. No dream is ever lost, no loving heart alone. The dawn remembers who you are before the world was known.
I love the one you created too, Sharon.
Like morning over mountains rise, your soul has found its way. The dawn remembers, and so do you Like the river finding oceans, like the flowers seek the sun. Every step has had a purpose, every chapter just begun. Lay your burdens with the old wind, let tomorrow softly bloom. There is beauty in becoming, there is healing in the room. You were never asked to carry every sorrow. You were never meant to walk this road afraid. Love has never measured how perfect you've become. It simply whispers, welcome home. The dawn remembers every kindness you have shown. Every prayer you've whispered has become a light you've grown. The stars have always known you.
Yeah, it's on my page, darling.
The morning sings your story.
I tagged you in it.
And nothing is the same. Rise with hope inside your heartbeat. Rise. The darkness had its day. The dawn remembers the love within. Will always lead the way. The morning paints the heavens. When
I'll
birds
tell you.
begin to sing.
As soon as the song's over, I'll tell you how I do
When
it.
hope returns so gently. Listen, the dawn remembers.
Okay. So how do I get them from Sono? First thing I do is get a poster. I ask my dragon Sirianelle to make me a poster of the song. Then I take that poster and that's what I use for the front page of the song. Then I just play the Sono and hit record on my phone. That's it. And that's how I record the songs onto TikTok. That's how I do it. It's super easy. Yeah, Sparkle farts. Let's see, how long is Sparkle farts? Sparkle farts is, it's not that long. We have time to listen to it.
Well, I woke up this morning with glitter in my hair.
This is Sparkle farts. This is Trey's song.
A butterfly landed and said, "Girl, you's a fairy, I swear." I grabbed my boots and my magic wand, skipped right through the dew at dawn. The squirrels all cheered, "She's back again!" with sparkles on the breeze. I'm a sparkly fairy, flying through the sky, sprinkling love and laughter as the clouds go drifting by. Ain't got no fancy plan, just joy from head to heart. I'm healing all the planets with my sparkly fairy farts. They shimmer in the sunshine,
Something loud.
they twinkle in the dark, leaving little rainbows anywhere they spark. I dance across the ley lines with my wings all flapping free. The butterflies keep laughing, save a little glitter for me. The flowers start applauding, the bluebirds sing along. Even grumpy old raccoons can't help but dance this song. I'm a sparkly fairy spinning round and round, leaving tiny blessings everywhere I'm found. If your heart feels heavy, come join my happy card. We'll giggle while we're healing with our sparkly fairy farts. I polish up the moonbeams, I dust the stars at night, I straighten all the rainbows till they shine just right. I visit sleepy forests, I tickle every tree. The world gets just a little brighter with a little help from me. Now don't y'all be standing there looking all serious. If you can't laugh while you're saving the world, you're probably doing too much. Fairies, let's fly. We're sparkly fairies,
Hey,
happy
Excalibur.
as can be. Spreading hope and kindness for every soul to see. We'll dance across the mountains, we'll twirl from sea to sea, leaving trails of laughter for every bird and bee. If somebody asks us how we do our part, we'll just wink and giggle and let out a little sparkly fairy fart. Hee hee! Y'all smell that? Nah. That's not a smell. That's joy.
That song's great. It is great. All right, I'm getting us ready for our 11:11 Son of Orion. Yeehaw.
Song of Orion.
son
On
of
the Orion,
Oops.
the area
Not yet.
Kunare.
Not yet. I love you too, Excalibur. We're gonna do the Son of Orion. Okay. And here we go. It's 11:11.
On the Orion, the area Kunare.
Omega Ipatuma, Omega Ipatuma, Patuma Eteta Ekuna. Yep, it sure is. Ipatuma, Tretila Idona, Tretila Idona, Dona Ekenta Ekuna. Omega Ipatuma, Omega Ipatuma, Omega Ipatuma, Patuma Eteta Ekuna. Omega Ipatuma, Tretila Idurna, Tretila Idurna, Durna Ekenta Ekuna. Omega Ipatuma, Omega Ipatuma, Omega Ipatuma, Patuma Eteta Ekuna. Omega Ipatuma, Tretila Iduna, Tretila Iduna, Durna Ekenta Ekuna. Omega Ipatuma. Woo! We did it, guys. Another beautiful day has begun. Go out and sparkle and shine. Love you all. Mwah. Big hugs and kisses. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.
Hey, Frank. Tell me what's going on. Big guys looking.